feeling even more renewed and more optimistic and even more grateful. Had a divinely inspired visit from a dear friend of ours who we've done so much life with. We met at varsity, and the friendship has just continued since then. The stories, if I was to begin to share, would just have you like, one small example is, there was a time we planned to do Vietnam and Koh Samui for a month and a half together, and she ended up only being there for 4 days because an emergency came up and she had to fly back to SA. This is the kind of rock and roll super being that she is. That said, during her visit, she shared the journey that she's been on with her little daughter, who's about 14 months, who is a twin, who has a very, very rare condition known as ALCAPA. I will put a link that will give you way more information. Long story short, the result of having this rare condition is that this one twin was having the equivalent of a heart attack a day for their first 12 months of their life. Over and above that, their body was operating on 25% oxygen, okay? Because the heart isn't able to function effectively, thus the oxygen levels are just not what they should be in the body. This whole thing is triggered by the fact that one day when she's giving the twins a bath, she notices that on the one, there's a abnormality by the sternum, which then triggers her to, get curious. And through this curiosity, ends up seeing a host of surgeons and seeking answers, which just leads her down various trips to hospitals, flights between 2 SADC countries, visitations with specialist cardiac doctors that are for children, cardiac pediatricians, and a whole lot of anxiety. Can you imagine being told that your little child is having a heart attack a day and needs emergency surgery? And the surgery in question is so intense. They shut down a portion of the lung and a portion of the heart so that they can do what they got to do. It is insane. They even go on to tell her that the recovery for this surgery involves at least 3 days of the child being on a ventilator and 14 days then, being in the hospital. Oh, this little girl, this super being, imagine. All the while through, no pain, no discomfort. Children generally who've got colic will scream and cry and be, invisible signs of discomfort. And all the way through, even pre-diagnosis, nothing. Post-surgery, remember they said that the child would be on a ventilator for 3 days? No. Finishes the surgery, a day later is sitting upright. No crying, no screaming. No, where's my mommy? Where's my twin sister? Just acting as if she's on an all expenses paid trip in the Maldives. When I heard this story, and obviously I'm just giving you the summarized version, you can imagine how hectic all of this was. Emotionally, you name it. But when I heard this story and I saw the pictures of this 14-month superstar, super being, I said to myself, it's okay. There's the hard data. Yes, this is what's going to happen. This is the prognosis. Then there's what you can create as a being. So just like my friend, this ALCAPA poster child showed me, you don't have to take in the negativity and the fear. You can create whatever it is you want. And I'm so grateful for hearing that, because now I'm clear that, by golly, if that's how it's got to be, bring it on. It's Chisa. Wow. There's miracles happening every day. And everything that happens to us is perfect and is exactly how it should be.